Come on. I've been wanting a closer look at one of these buggers. That was well done. Come on. I've been wanting a closer look at one of these buggers.
Ah, you've retrieved the horn of Jürgen Windcaller. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push. Da. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely.
Incredible. The
Master
architecture here
Wolfgar
is
will now
truly
gift you
something.
with his knowledge of Da. You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready. Lingra Crossis Saran Strundul Hoth Ibalan Klo Ram Now. Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Congrats, Dragonborn. You are now officially the recognized Eren.
So, where are we off to now?
Kidding aside, though, while some people won't recognize your legendary status, I certainly do. And hopefully your future exploits will speak for themselves. So that honestly, tales of what you've done would echo for the ages. I like that.
Yes? What did you need?
That was well done. Come on. I've been wanting a closer look at one of these buggers.
Fus? Roda!
Wait, something's happening. God's above. So I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back.
That's what it took to break Delphine out of her glitch, was me shouting at the sky. Oh my god.
I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? If we could get into the Thalmor Embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
I don't like it. If I know my Tamrielic history right, dragons used to roam the skies. Hundreds, maybe even thousands of them. And now that we know they're coming back, I don't think this is good news for just about anyone, including the Thalmor. Right now, I think Delphine might just be our best bet at figuring out all this. The sooner we can get rid of the dragons, the better.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
That spell looks dangerous.
Greetings, Gore. That armor looks like it could use a polish.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor Embassy.
Didn't I tell you last time to be more specific?
That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet.
Chest plate or the blood on their boots.
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction. Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards. Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties. Sounds good. Be careful.
And we fight all our lives.
So,
And when Dawnguard beckons, every one of us dies.
Now, where'd you go?
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs.
looks like we're going to a party. And what makes it more interesting is that there's going to be a little heist or thievery work while we're there. Ooh, spicy. It's kind of like in some of the stories I used to read. Classic espionage. And you aren't? It's a party. A Thalmor one. But they'd still have the finest wine and the most exquisite food. A good break from what we've been eating recently. I also think you probably know this by now, but I'm not all gloom and dreary. I do have interests, and two of them just happen to be high-end parties and alcohol. Oh, and you're a saint? Come on now. I enjoy the pleasantries of life. Nothing wrong about that.
Yes?
Sovngarde.
There's nothing like a good
So,
song.
All
I've
I
always
ask is
wondered,
to see my
does being a
family.
bard pay well?
You look new. I'm new too. I think we could be friends.
Going to have to pass on that for now. Thanks, though.
Oh, no. But being surrounded by good music, good drink, and good friends is all I've ever asked for.
Oh, I see. Well, if you enjoy your job, then all the power to you.
Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The The Thalmor take security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
Yes? What did you need?
Papa says I won't see Rodvir anymore. But he wouldn't tell me why not.
I...
I fear the night, because werewolves and vampires don't.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
I know we only got one invitation to the Alright then. If I could ask a favor though, do try to bring home some fine Colovian brandy. I really would appreciate it. I'll wait here, at the inn. Just don't take too long, okay?
Okay. I will be right back.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy?
Yep.
Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up.
What are you staring at? Ah, a
fellow latecomer to Ellenwyn's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, my good lady. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
You want something from me? Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please? Thank you, Mom. Go right in.
I will just... Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Yes, yes. Now, to find myself a drink.
My duty is simple. Oversee the Thalmor Justiciars, and make sure they perform their duties admirably.
I heard Ellenwyn say she's going to open a bottle of her best firebrand wine later. I can hardly wait.
I'll not argue that. Heard any interesting gossip lately?
Now that I think on it, I did hear something rather interesting the other day. Apparently, the Red Wave has been docked in Solitude for well over a month and with no sign of shipping out anytime soon. Some say the ship suffered damage to her hull when she struck an iceberg and Captain Safia can't afford the repairs. Of course, she'd never admit to such a thing. Captain Safia is far too proud a woman for that.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day.
Lately, grappling with that problem.
Here you go, ma'am. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you?
Just like in the tales of old.
Until next time.
I heard Ellenwyn say she's going to open a bottle of her best firebrand wine later. I can hardly wait.
I don't recall seeing you at one of these before.
By the way,
and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim.
Now that I think on it, I did hear something rather interesting the other
To
day.
maintain
Apparently,
relationships.
the Red Wave has been
By the
docked in
way,
Solitude
I don't know
for
who you
well over
are,
a
but
month,
unless you want me
and
to
with
blow
no
your
sign of
cover,
shipping
I'd
out
advise
anytime
that you
soon.
avoid me
Some
for the
say
rest
the
of the
ship
party.
suffered damage to her hull when she struck an iceberg, and Captain Safia can't afford the
Until
repairs.
next time.
Of course, she would never admit such a thing. Captain Safia is far too proud a woman for that.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me. Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend. Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork.
They're only allowed on the city docks now. Most of them sleep together in one building, and they're as poor as wretches.
Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Ellenwyn, our mistress. I speak figuratively, of course.
Let's go. Let's go.
Nothing could be
Before
more
anyone
unlikely
notices us.
that someone would actually want her in their bed, although most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course.
Oh, wow.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malburn? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
I'll be a good boy now.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Did you
Good
see
luck.
those robes marching
You're on your
this
own now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might...
That would be hilarious, wouldn't it?
Give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their noses at us lowly foot sloggers. Well, we'd better get back to our rounds.
Get back here. Tail.
never should have come. You're dead. Over here! I'll see you. You are but a dog, and I am your master. I'll end your miserable life. Just a scratch. Don't you see? Elven supremacy is the only truth. That's the best you can do. Speak quickly. Make it quick. Yes? All right then. Huh? Watch it. miserable life!
Fus Roda!
I'll see you burn!
Fus Roda!
I'll see you burn! Death is the only way out of your misery!
Fus Roda!
Hey, what are you doing? Mercy! Come on! I'll see you burn! Don't you see? Elven supremacy!
Fus Roda!
I'll end your miserable life!
Fus Roda!
I'll see you burn! I'll see you burn!
Fus Roda!
I'll end your...
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my
Fus
own
Roda!
Silence.
You're dead!
Fus Roda!
I'll see you burn!
Fus Roda!
Damn it, your miserable life!
Give up while you still can.
You really should be more careful with the spells you cast.
That's the best you can do!
It's nothing.
Fus Roda!
Behold the future! Behold the Thalmor!
Fus Roda!
You are but a dog, and I am your master!
never should have come here. Gah! Ah! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Ha! What are you doing?
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind. I'm
You're
dead already.
Dead. I've had enough of you.
I'll kill you!
That's all you've got.
No. Not like this.
You're dead.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
I'm not here to
What?
hurt you.
Who? What do you want then?
There's no time to
Yeah,
explain.
sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
Death is highly overrated!
You didn't have to help me, so thanks. You didn't have to help me, so thanks.